Welcome to Empowered to Grow, the podcast. I am your host, Hanan Basha, the business doctor. Following our conversations with empowered women who woke up one day and consciously claimed, I am more than enough, I am worthy, I am empowered to grow. And along their empowering journey towards realizing their own potential and their quest for growth, they became a beacon of hope and guidance for others. May you also find your inner power to grow. Welcome, everyone. We're in our Unchartered discussion of Empowered to Grow episode. I'm still joined by the beautiful, positively energetic Mawada Alwazir. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Same here. Mawada and I were talking, and we came across this topic that I thought would be an amazing discussion. We were talking about conditioning. And we're talking about women, especially, possibly even in the Middle East, as you know, we're both Middle Easterners. And we were talking about how we have not been raised and conditioned to speak up for ourselves and not speak up and necessarily just be rebellious and say, I don't accept, and just say no or walk out or leave your families behind. But more importantly, speak up as in stand up for what you believe in, what you want, what you desire, and having I think giving yourself the permission to go after what you want. And I think that's something that we weren't educated in that sense, even, or we weren't raised even from that perspective. What are your thoughts from your experiences as a coach as well? And you work with both men and women.
Yeah, I work with both men and women, and I basically help them to uncondition themselves from all the thoughts or beliefs that they were embedded with. You know, a man is a man, and he is not emotional, and he's a tough guy, and he has to face life by himself, or he has to provide, or has to do all of this. And the woman, you know, she needs to listen and be obedient, or forget her life and just be who she has to be, depending on the society or the husband or the family or whatever. And I help them to get to know themselves again, okay, with creating new beliefs and new values that are usually there, but they just need to bring them out, not their parents' values or the society's values or whoever's value it is. It's your value, your own belief, and presenting it subtly. It doesn't have to be, you have to be rude, or this is what I believe, or this is how it should be. No, it doesn't have to be like this. You could look into yourself and you could present yourself wisely. Then we cannot change the society, okay? But you could change the way you present yourself into the society again, or in how you are becoming. Yes, the becoming. Some people, and some people might like you the way you've changed, and some people might reject you. Okay, whoever's not going to accept you, it's okay. That person is not meant to be on your journey from the time you've changed. Yes, that person, he or she, are not meant to be there, and that's okay. They're not gonna. They were there for you for a reason. And it's not being selfish, by the way. People say, me, myself, and I, they think it's selfish. It's not selfish. It's just loving yourself and presenting yourself with that love of yourself to whoever you need to present yourself to. That's true. You know? But are you content with yourself? Are you happy with who you are? You know? Yeah. And I don't believe, I'm a woman or free, that you're born free. Yes. You don't have to say I'm free, or you are born free. You don't have to prove that, you know, but you need to act it. You need to believe it once again. Exactly. You need to remember it from within you before the conditioning, before all of that was set in your preset understanding of life and perceptions of life. And I believe that people need to understand, each one of us, you, Hanan, or me, or whoever, is here with a message. That's true. A beautiful message that we need to present. It depends how we're going to present it, or how we're going to show it, or how we're going to share it to others, you know? And once you find that message or that purpose, I believe happiness is there. You found happiness, you know? And once you are happy, okay, things start coming to you.
That's true.
In a weird way.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the universe conspires to give you more.
Exactly.
To bring
because
people in alignment with you and everything.
Yeah, because you're not busy with others. You're just busy with yourself.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So there's not a lot of conditioning, thinking, well, I have to think of this, or I have to think of this. You're just at peace with yourself, and you feel better about everything else.
And that's the other thing, I think, Mawada, is speaking of that, we're going to go back to awareness, and we're going to go back to self-awareness. And it's not like you're going to sleep one night, wake up in the morning, and it's like, oh my God, I'm self-aware today.
No,
you have to put in the work. If you are not happy where you are, if you feel unfulfilled at this point in time, you have to start doing something about it. Start seeking people to talk to, the support system we were talking about earlier. And you have to put in the work. So you can get to that point where it's like, okay, I'm understanding myself a bit more. I'm understanding my message. I'm understanding my gift. And I can present myself from this new light.
100%. Sometimes you get the learnings from others, you get coaching, or you go to a therapist, or you talk to a friend, or maybe somebody who's older. You get all that information. You don't do one thing only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that has helped me a lot in lots of ways. But don't forget, sometimes, even in coaching, when I coach people, I don't tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They find their own solutions. So lots of times in my life, when I went into myself and I realized myself, I'm not in a good place now, I'm not feeling happy, or I'm not enjoying life, that's the time when I went inside and stopped everything. And I took a little parking on the side to reevaluate where I am. And once you do that and you connect with God and you ask the questions, have these conversations with yourself and with God. And what is happening? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling this sadness, or I'm unhappy? Okay. And that stillness without any, the sounds or
disturbances,
visions or whatever, makes you look at the right solution. And sometimes the right solution is scary.
True.
Okay. It is very scary, but it's okay. I need to jump.
It's that leap of faith at the end. Yep.
It's that leap of faith. And when you jump and you go, I don't care, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm going to deal with it when it happens. Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Because I have the tools. God brought me to this earth with these tools. Nobody doesn't have. There's nobody in this world who doesn't have the tools. Okay. Yes. We just need to tap into them and bring the strength, bring the words, the strong words that I need to say, bring the subtleness if I need to be subtle, Yeah. But first of all, ask yourself, what's good for me?
Yeah.
And knowing that and jumping, and then you find, oh no, thank God I did this jump, because if I didn't do this jump, I'll be in the same rut that I was in before.
Yeah. That's it.
Even if you go into this tornado, sometimes when you're in the middle of the problem, you're in the middle of the tornado, I call it, but eventually you're going to be popping out of it. Once you pop out of it, it's like a new thing that you need to deal with, and a beautiful thing that you already, that you went to. Oh, I've been there. That's okay. Wow, that was huge. But now I'm okay. How am I going to take care of things?
Yeah. I refer to the tornado as the cocoon of the butterfly, where it's messy, gooey and everything, but you have to crawl in and come out. And I realized as well that part of the journey is you don't just come out and you stay as a butterfly. You have to go back into that cocoon. It's a kind of a phase, and you have to keep going through it, because at every milestone in your life, at every key phase in your life, there is another transformation you have to go through and grow through so you can come out on the other side, as you said. As a parent, now I'd love to address this part. As parents, how can we start, as we said, it's societal expectations, it's the conditioning and everything. And I know I do a lot of the work with our son as well. So our son is also turning 11, and we have these conversations with him. We encourage him to speak his mind. We encourage him, I support him with his mindset. Okay. Sometimes I point out, I'm like, is this a negative mindset I can hear? He's like, yes. And I want it now. I'm like, okay, fine. As long as you know what's happening and stuff. But what more conversations could we have with our kids, boys and girls, to support them, to stand up for themselves, to speak their minds? And I know as a parent, sometimes you don't really want them to challenge you because it gets a bit tough in the household, but you have the responsibility to empower them. If we're not happy with our own conditioning, it's our role to change the conditioning of the upcoming generation. So what are your thoughts on this?
First of all is to trust our kids and trust the way we're raising them. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Definitely, we're not making the same mistakes that our parents did, but we are making mistakes.
We're making new ones.
Definitely, it's better than the way they were raising us, for sure, 100%. Okay, so we're the better version, the upgraded version. Okay, and inshallah, they will be the better ones.
Yeah, that's still flawed, but we're more aware at least.
Yeah, and that's okay. I think it's okay to make mistakes. Don't be too harsh on yourself. But the intention is there. I'm raising my kids. First of all, I have 3 boys.
Oh, God bless.
I am raising them with love and emotional awareness. If they want to cry, they cry. If they feel, I ask them, how are you feeling? My oldest is very emotional and he expresses a lot. Sometimes he doesn't know how to manage these emotions. They're a bit too much. So I tell him, okay, does this emotion deserve this reaction? So we try to create awareness. The middle one is very balanced. I don't know if he's suppressing a lot of things inside of him, but he's very balanced so far.
That we will know in about 10 to 20.
That we'll know in the future, but they will do coaching for them in the future. We'll see. I'm sure they're going to say, Mommy, you're not the best mother. Anyways, but I think I am. Anyways, my youngest is very, he swallows everything inside. Okay. Trusting that I'm trying to do my best with all the love. I love them unconditionally. That is a must. And I learned that from my mother. My mom has 5 kids and she loves us unconditionally. No matter what we do, she loves us. Okay.
That's great.
And the 5 of us, she did something definitely that's really, really good. We love her unconditionally. Okay.
That's amazing.
So that love, the unconditional love, is an important thing. I believe 100% in it. Expressing their emotions is very important. And teaching them what you think is right and wrong, showing it to them. Okay. And there's a certain age when they were younger, I was able to control things more, like the music that they listen to, the movies that they watch. Now, I can't, especially after Corona with the iPad. They never had the iPad. They just had tablets before. They used to see it in the summer. Now it's like full-time iPads, you know?
Yeah.
So now I don't have that much control, but I tell them, what do you want to put in your head? Yes. What do you want to put in your heart?
Exactly.
Okay. How does it feel inside?
Yeah.
Okay. So they have to be aware of this. If I tell them, no, you're not going to watch this, they're going to go, why, Mommy? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
So I go, okay, go watch it. There was a movie, Suicide Squad. Apparently it's disgusting. And I personally, I don't watch these things. Mommy, want to go watch it? So no, okay. I called my friend and said, listen, can you take the kids? She went with them. She called me. I think it is disgusting. Okay. Without her saying anything, one of them comes up to her, tells Auntie, I don't think we want to finish this movie. It's not nice. Yeah. And they left in like 30 minutes at the beginning of the movie. Yeah. When she told me this, I trusted. I didn't want them to see. It's disgusting. It's blood. But if I said no, it would have been always in their mind that they want to see it. They made the decision by themselves
That this was
And
not
they told
appropriate
her
for them. Yeah.
that it was not appropriate for, and they left the cinema.
Yeah.
And I felt so proud. I said, I'm doing something right there, you know?
It's amazing. And I think
And
that's the
trusting.
part. Yeah, that's the
Trusting.
part.
I cannot, in our society, we cannot just putting borders for them and everything, and
You
just
cannot
putting
block.
a blind eye to everything.
Of course
That's not going to
You
help
cannot
them.
block. Yeah.
Yeah. Making them know how that will affect their mind, their heart, their soul. Okay. This is what's going to make a difference.
Yes.
Educating them with what they need to know.
Exactly. And they're bound to take the decisions that are not in their best benefit, and they're bound to learn from it, because that's how they'll learn. But if we try, I mean, it was much easier for our parents to block us from everything. I remember when my mom, when there was a kiss scene in the movie, we had to shut our eyes. You can't do that right now. You know, you have these popping up from everywhere. But he is the one, like our son, he is the one that's like, oh, okay, you know, that for me, that's not part of what he's watching in the movie, or that's not part of the context for him. But now they're bombarded with channels from everything, and you know, every platform there is, like when we were in lockdown last year, and it's like, oh my God, I feel bad, you know, he's lockdown, but he was with his friends. They were chatting on PlayStation. They were on Zoom together. Then there was Discord, and then there was House Party, and they were connected. And as much as you could try, you can't block every connection channel for them and communication channel. 100%. But as you said, it's educate them on, and we say that this is your time. Your time is an investment. It's an asset. How do you want to use it? I'm not saying don't watch the silly TikTok movies or the YouTube channels or whatever, but make sure that amidst all of this, there's something that you're learning something from, that you're getting value from.
100%. And I see the value. I see the value. They talk about things, and they're very intelligent in lots of ways, and things that I don't know about. Yeah, they are watching stupid things, but they are also curious. They're searching about things that they hear about. My oldest is into football. He's into the numbers of what's happening in the world regarding corona, and the vaccine, not the vaccine. He is searching this. He's really interested. He's interested in history. He loves this, you know. My other one is into gaming and stuff like that. He created his own YouTube. He doesn't have a lot of content in it, but I'm telling him, put nice content.
Yeah,
you're a smart kid.
Our son did the same thing. It's like,
so I told him, keep working on it. So each one of them has something that's special. And regarding remember that you said the kissing part, I don't mind the kissing part. Let them see as much as kissing. It doesn't matter. We need more love in this world.
Yeah.
The problem is the gruesome blood, the violence, the killing. This is what's scary for me.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of this. And I always pinpoint it on, guys, this is evil. Mm-hmm. This is not kind. It doesn't come from human nature. It's disgusting inside to be that evil inside of you. We have to bring more love. Yeah. So this is, and love not just by kissing, love by doing good things, and by doing good things. But that's easier. Like the romantic movies, the old romantic movies. I wish they have movies like this.
Yeah.
It's, you go out with a nice tingling in your heart, you know, not like
that's true.
Or going in and you're feeling, okay, what am I feeling now? There's something weird here. Energetically, it's not healthy to see violence like this, the killing, the blood. So that's I keep a warning.
As a
for
family,
them,
we're fans of Venom, for example. So I can't really say we're not into the blood part.
Oh my God, my son wants to go see it. I said,
of course, he's counting down to when it will be released, the second part. So for us, it's like, okay, we go.
Oh my God, yeah. So.
Anyway, so I know there's so much to be said, but as you said, it's about having the awareness to be able to trust them, to give them the guidance, to understand that they are their own person, and they will grow to become who they're supposed to be. But it is our role to just love them unconditionally, to give them as much as we can, to support them on their growth journey, and to hope for them to become, and pray for them to become valuable assets in every community that they're part of as well.
Yeah, and putting that in their mind and showing them that you could do this, choosing the right things for you, What are you going to be in the future? What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's true.
How are you going to make a difference? You know, keeping these thoughts in their minds, maybe they're going to mess up sometimes in their lives, and that's okay. I can't protect them from that.
No.
You know, I can't. No way I can. I made mistakes. And this was in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Imagine what's going to happen to them. God bless them. God protect them. But seriously, making them aware from the beginning of what could this could, if you do this, this is the result. It's your choice.
Yeah. Consequences to actions. That's our motto.
If you do this, this is what's going to happen. It's your choice. I can't protect them. No way. Then eventually you have to put your finger on the stove to learn that it's going to burn.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much, Mawada. This has been
Thank you, Hanan. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. God bless you for doing this. Seriously. I don't know. It's a very empowering thing. And thank you for having me. And I hope your messages go to every single woman that needs this, or every single man. Some men are amazing, but they don't know it. That self-confidence is low, but they want to show their manhood, but they don't want to go inside of themselves as well. You know, that's very important. I wish for every woman, every man, everything in this world to go in and love themselves, and then see how life unfolds for them.
Exactly. That's beautiful. Thank you for summing it up for us this way. I have nothing further to say. So
thanks, Habibti.
It was an honor. It was a pleasure. And I hope that the messages come across to everyone who needs to listen to it, to tap into their heart, to prioritize themselves, and to be a beacon of light and hope for everyone around them as well.
Hopefully.
Thank you, everyone. As always, I wish you love, abundance, and prosperity, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Empowered to Grow podcast. For further engagement with a tribe of empowered women, join my Facebook group, Empowered to Grow, or visit my website, www.hananalbasha.com. I'll catch you on the next episode, and until then, know that empowered you empowers others. Love, abundance, and prosperity to you all.